Why, hello there YouTube and welcome to a Who review. I am Davros and I am a Whovian, and today I am reviewing Doctor Who, Voyage of the Damned. So this is the 2007 Christmas special, so not long after bidding farewell to Martha and having a collaboration with his past self where time freezed for what felt like a split second or what have you. The Doctor finds the TARDIS has crashed into the Titanic and then has the TARDIS quickly heal itself, and then finds out that he's not actually on the real Titanic. He's on a spaceship replica of the ship, where there's these humanoid aliens that have gone to Earth to look at Earth at Christmas time, and the Doctor thinks, he'll stow away and that. He meets a young waitress there named Astrid, played by Kylie Minogue, but then when he goes down to Earth with some other passengers, he finds the place deserted, and the only one there is an old man selling newspapers, who of course reveals to be Wilfred Mott, played by the late Bernard Cribbins. And then he wonders, where is everyone? Where's there no Christmas shoppers? And it turns out the last two Christmases with the invasions and that, no one's left. Everyone's left except for the Queen. And of course, along the way, the Doctor discovers that the ship gets hit by asteroids, and it was done deliberately by its captain, and it turns out it was all a scam from the ship's owner, Maxwell Capricorn, who is now this cyborg robotic guy who wants to crash the ship onto Earth as a retirement plan, as an insurance scam, and flood all of southern England in radiation. But of course, the Doctor, being the Doctor, isn't going to allow that. We even get heavenly hosts, which are robotic angels, so we get a change of robots in this one, because the last two we had robot Santas. This one we've got robot angels, and the Doctor, deals with them, and also helps, Astrid and a group of other passengers, and another guy named Mr. Copper through the ordeal. And also along the way, the ship's heading towards Buckingham Palace, but the Doctor manages to steer it away and saves the day for Christmas. And then after that, after saving the day, of course, Astrid sacrifices herself to stop Mr. Capricorn by driving him off the edge. But with this bracelet, the Doctor found he could retrieve her, but is unsuccessful as the machine's badly damaged, and lets her ride out into the stars after sharing another kiss with her. And then the Doctor returns to Earth with Mr. Copper, and then finds out that Mr. Copper has 1 million credits, £1 million, so he could buy a house and settle down on Earth, which he does do. And then, like the Doctor, he doesn't know where he's off to, but it starts to snow and the Doctor heads off. And then the episode, of course, ends where it's dedicated to the show's first ever producer, Verity Lambert, who passed away in 2007. So what did I like about this episode? Well, this was at the time the longest ever episode of the show, as it clocked in about 1 hour and 15 minutes. And this episode was non-stop adventure and genuinely had the Christmas vibe. We had Christmas music playing, we had Christmas decors, we had Christmas carols, everything was Christmassy about it, down to the robotic angels, the heavenly hosts. And I like that. I like the visual effects they did for the Titanic and the whole thing. Even though some of the CGI is a little dated, I still think they were good for its time and were great effects all around there. We also had a few other guest appearances in there, from not just from Kylie, but Clive Swift, who played Mr. Copper, who had been in the show before in 1985's Revelation of the Daleks. We even had that bloke from Coronation Street in there. We had Geoffrey Palmer, who again appeared in a 1970 episode called The Silurians. And we even had Russell Tovey, who is a well-known actor now, who at one point was considered to be the 11th but didn't get the part. So we had quite the good cast. I even liked Bernard Cribbins, and I believe he was originally just meant to be a one-off character as the old man, but he came back on series 4 as a reoccurring face because the actor who played Donna's father had passed, and he came back as Donna's grandfather, Wilf, who we all love Wilf, don't we? We also get the Heavenly Hosts, which I thought were good effects on them. Again, I reckon Paul Casey was leading them, and how they were, those halos they had, how they could throw them like a boomerang and slice things up. I thought, oh, that's quite a brutal way to go. But also, they had time for some comedic stuff in there, like then the Doctor was reasoning with them and saying, I get to answer 2 questions, and they go correct, and he's like, oh no, that was a question, can I start again? And then he wants to go to their leader. The villain, Max Capricorn, I gotta say, kind of a bit like a diabolical Bond villain, only he's in this big machine and is a head. The actor playing him, yeah, practical stuff. He looked a bit eccentric and witty, especially how he just made every introduction with, my name is Max, and how he is just committing insurance fraud. But that moment when David Tennant makes that heroic speech saying to them that he is the Doctor, he's from the planet Gallifrey, the constellation of Cerberus, and that he's 903 years old and he's going to save all of them and all 6 billion people at the time down below. That was a great speech moment, and I think is considered one of the greatest 10th Doctor moments in there. And, that's where he's gonna do his best. He's gonna, make sure everyone survives, and he's going to do his best to make sure that the ship stays afloat in space. And, of course, he does manage that. And we even get, the Queen briefly appear, even though it's not the actual Queen, obviously, but we see her wave and go, thank you, Doctor, Merry Christmas. Yeah. We even get, another song originally done for that, The Stowaway, which was quite a good Christmassy song, and I even consider it a Christmas classic song, Stowaway, written by Murray Gold. And everyone keeps saying, because at the time we're recording this Who review, Murray Gold made a brief appearance in The Devil's Chord on the piano, but that's not his first cameo appearance in the show. No, he makes a cameo appearance next to the singer playing the guitar in Voyage of the Damned, so that's his first appearance cameo. So yeah, this was a good Christmas episode all round, and had a great score at the end, and I liked how it was dedicated to the late Verity Lambert, because she's the one who produced the show in the beginning and got it off the ground, really, pushing boundaries and stuff with the show. So yes, Doctor Who, Voyage of the Damned. I mean, yeah, this episode did go on maybe a little longer than it should, but it was Christmas, I think the more the better, It was a nice Christmas episode, great gift for Christmas Day. So yes, Voyage of the Damned, what am I going to rate it? Performances, I'll give a 10, the writing a 9, the visuals an 8, and my personal a 9. So there is my review for Doctor Who Voyage of the Damned. Have you seen this one? Let me know down in the comments below if you have. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and share with your friends, and feel free to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and to hit that notification bell. I've been Davros the Whovian, and this has been a Who review. So until next time, until next time, run for your life.